Greggy, stop eating that junk food. Oh, it tastes so good. Oh, come on, Greggy. It's about time you get off those video games and go to bed. It's 4 in the morning. Come on, Greggy. You know that's not a good idea. Greggy, that's not a good idea. Self-improvement is a journey, one we all must take. One that we should be taking. One that we should be on. Every day of our lives, we should be on self-improvement. For me, this is just not up for discussion. We should be on self-improvement every day. So this was me roughly 4 years ago. I just had a night out with a few friends, had a few beers, and then look what happened. We just bought some drugs. So this was me walking back from a friend's house about 7 in the morning, having slept not at all. The hatred, the feeling of utter disgust in my heart. I'd once again given in to drugs. I'd never been truly addicted to drugs, but back in the days when it came to alcohol, it just sort of loosened the barrier, my barrier of nope, drugs are bad, I don't do that. It kind of like raises the barrier a bit of degeneracy. You eat shit food after, or you're more likely to do something like smoke a cigarette or go have a fight with someone. Like alcohol just lowers that barrier. For me, it was the same with drugs. As soon as I have a few pints of beer in a pub and with some friends and someone has drugs and, oh, should we get some? And you're like, yeah, go on then, it'll be fun. It's a good idea because, you know, the first bit of high is great. The first hour, the first 2 hours of that high of doing drugs is great. You feel so good, but then all of a sudden it dips down and all of a sudden it's about 6 in the morning and I can't sleep. Drugs have run out. You feel like absolute filth. You're like one floor away from hell, quite literally, when you're 6 in the morning, you've been doing drugs all night, you haven't slept, and you feel like hell. And on top of that now, it's time to sleep. 8 hours not sleeping where you should have been sleeping, and I can't sleep. My heart is beating about 10 times faster. There is no sleep happening. So this was me about 4 years ago, walking back from a friend's house, having done drugs, hating myself, absolute hating myself, hating what I did. And it's because of self-improvement is where I am now. Haven't touched drugs in a very long time. I don't smoke anymore. I used to smoke cigarettes all the time when I used to drink. When I would drink, I would smoke cigarettes. Like alcohol and cigarettes, for me, are the same. Like you can't have one without the other. I wouldn't smoke soberly, but I wouldn't drink without a cigarette. I just had to smoke. So I don't smoke anymore. I rarely drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. And now to make things even better, I don't eat sweets. Every now and then when I'm ordering a coffee at a counter, you see all these little sweets and little cakes. And whilst I'm working, I'm doing physical work. I'm a painter and decorator, as you can kind of tell. I'm doing this physical work and I'm just, oh, I could just have that. So I still get those temptations, but like, no, I don't. I don't eat those. So I don't eat sweets or chocolate. As you may know, I'm on NoFap. So I don't masturbate. I don't watch porn. I did all those years ago. Back in these days, I would be watching porn. But now I don't do that. So if I hadn't been on self-improvement, I could still be that guy walking back to my house at 8 in the morning, not having slept, having smoked about 20 cigarettes, maybe more in one night, having put all sorts of horrendous stuff up my nose just to get that high, you know, with people that are kind of your friends, but they're kind of not. You kind of are friends, but you're not really friends. I mean, a couple of them were my friends. In most cases, they weren't my friends. I was addicted to the same drug. Like, we were all addicted to the same drug, and that's alcohol and cocaine. Alcohol, we're all together. Like, if we took those out of the equation, we wouldn't really be friends. But because we were like high, like we've been doing class A drugs, we just thought, oh yeah, we're such good friends, yeah. If I hadn't done self-improvement, I could have still been there. I would still be that guy that fapped all the time, watched porn, eating junk food. And now I'm nearly 30, there's a lot more of a consequence to junk food. There's now more of a consequence for the bad habits. Yeah, when I was 21, it's like, yeah, I can eat all the shit I want. I can smoke cigarettes, all I want. I could do all those things. It wouldn't really matter. At least it didn't feel like it mattered. But now, things annoy me, man. I'm just trying to get my head, trying to cover it. But now, it feels like there's a lot more of a consequence. So I just have to not do these things. Otherwise, in about 5 years' time, I would bitterly regret it. But this is why self-improvement is key to life. Like, this is not a negotiable thing. It's not like, oh, you can just live life, be happy, life is for living. Like, life is for living. Shut up. Yes, enjoy yourself, have a good time, great, but life is not for that reason. You're not on this earth to, have fun. You're not here to have fun. Yeah, fun is great. Fun is brilliant. Don't get me wrong. I do have fun. But we're not here to have fun. Like, that's such a little fucking teenage girl thing. Yeah, life's for fun, yeah. I just imagine what my life would be like now. I'm nearly 30, and if I were still doing those bad habits, even the porn and the fapping and the junk food, not just the drugs and alcohol and the cigarettes, if I were still doing all those habits, I would probably be a bit fatter. I generally wouldn't look so good, and I would utterly hate myself. And because I don't do any of these vices anymore, I've quit the vices, I've quit the smoking, I haven't touched drugs in a very long time because I've done those before in the past. I'm actually a lot more I do believe that's one of the reasons why I'm happy. I don't like saying happy because it sounds very wishy-washy. Happy, like I don't mean happy, but I mean truly contented with life. I am truly contented with life because I've quit those vices in the past. And it's a journey. Self-improvement is a journey. Improving yourself is a journey. The more we improve, the more contented in life we will become. And this is not just a thing for men. This is definitely important for men. I believe it's for women as well. Self-improvement is a journey. And the more you climb the ladder of self-improvement or climb the mountain of self-improvement, the more contented and happy you will be in life. You quit porn, you quit fapping. I've had to have a lot of practice talking to women because I'm on the spectrum. I'm not very good at communicating. So sometimes I might not be so confident or might not be so good with my words. So I've really had to practice, but also cutting porn and stopping fapping as well. That's made me a lot more confident and a lot less awkward. And that's all just self-improvement. I hope what I said makes sense. I've not scripted this video. I've not planned this video. I just wanted to talk to you because I haven't really made a video in a week and I've been a bit ill. I'm still a bit ill now. So I hope what I said makes sense and there's a bit of a general theme to the video. Like self-improvement is key to life. I believe that every person, not just man, every person on this planet should be on self-improvement. And for me, that is just non-negotiable. Click this video to learn more. Self-improvement is indeed a wonderful journey and I want you to join me. Yeah.